What is up, guys? Steven here, and I'm going to be bringing you an NU replay today. Now, this replay is kind of going to be a public service announcement, we'll call it. Basically, this video is myself kind of apologizing for popularizing Combustion Pass and NU. I remember, if you remember, like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago or something like that, I posted a video, an evening with Gumi, with, I think it was titled like Solar Beaming with Crustal, or some bad, title like that, because I'm not good with titles. And, I had Combustion Pass on the team, and, at that point, the team was basically, Combustion Pass to Kangaskhan for Alligator, and it was really, really good. And Combustion wasn't really getting much usage in NU at all. And, next thing you know, I play Tennis LOL. I talked to him in the NU chat, and he's a good NU player in NUPL and all that. He's like, oh, he's like, do you mind if I use that team? I'm like, sure. So I give him the team, and he liked it. And then, he had the good idea of putting Xatu on the team. And, Xatu with stored power as a recipient with magic bounce is really, really good. And basically at that point, Combustion Pass was born, and now it's all over the ladder. Basically the same team structure that Tennis and I had. Well, I basically had the structure and he added Xatu, but the structure is basically Combustion, Xatu, for Alligator Kangaskhan, and then, some sort of filler, which is normally Slurpuff, because it's just a good win condition in its own right, and something to get up rocks. I've seen everything from lead Crustal with red card to beat other Combustion Pass teams. I've seen dual screens, Memento Uxie with Stealth Rock, basically anything you can to get your Combustion in safely, and yeah, it's been used in NUPL a lot, and it's so gross. So I kind of wanted to show you this replay just to help to explain why this team structure is so gross. The team I'm using, like you can see here, is Combustion Pass. I have Xatu, Combustion, and Kangaskhan, and just for the heck of it, I put Samurott over for Alligator. I'm still running Special Samurott, basically because I was tired of using the standard dot core of 4 because it's so good. It was so broken, so I wanted to see, how I could fare with this kind of situation. And the opponent is, I don't know where they were on the ladder when this battle happened, but I know a week ago they were number 1 on the ladder, so they're obviously a very respectable user. And yeah, I'm sorry for such a long intro, but let's get right into this. So, lead matchup, it's Shiftry versus Samurott, and I am just going to sack to whatever grass stab they want to go for, because what that means is I get a free switch into Combustion, which is really all you need to win in this tier. So I'm going to go into Combustion and get it my first bulk up, which is really, really good for me, as I can get another bulk up on this for Alligator, assuming it's going to go for Sword Stance. And at this point, they're either going to Sword Stance again or attack, so I am just going to predict them to attack and go into Kangaskhan. I get a good chunk of damage off, and I know I can live this Aqua Jet and take out the Feraligatr, which is really nice, because that's basically the biggest threat to my Combustion at that point. So now, since I do have the boosts, I can just get a clean 70% off on a Vileplume, like it's no big deal. And at this point, I am going to go into Camerupt and get at my rocks, in case that Sock has Sturdy, as they do miss their Sleep Powder, but that really doesn't matter too much. As now they go back into Shiftry, and I honestly don't want to kill this, so I'm just going to continually spam rocks, as it does have more PP than Defog does. So basically what's happening is I'm forcing this Shiftry to take me out with rocks up, so that they then have to make the decision of either defogging away my hazards, or in letting my Combuskin get a free bulk up, or attacking me uselessly. So Shiftry, the best Pokemon in the tier, is currently getting set up on all over its face, and at this point I already have enough boosts, but I am just going to get one more, because I know that my Xatu can come in after one Calm Mind from this Slurpuff, no problem. So I'm going to go into Xatu now as he goes for another Calm Mind, and see, I am faster, so I can just Calm Mind with the Slurpuff, and since he is running Calm Mind Slurpuff, generally that only has Draining Kiss, which is really weak, so at this point I can just set up with this Slurpuff. And I am going to go for a Roost here, just to try to get up to a decent amount of HP. And at this point, you know, I really have no reason to mess around anymore. And I just, you know, OHKO that Slurpuff like it was no big deal. So now I Roost on the incoming Sock, because I don't want to take that much damage. And I am going to go for Dazzling Gleam. As you saw, I had Colbur Berry, so I ate up that attack. As I am going to go for Roost again, and at that point I realized it's kind of futile, so I'm just going to take him out with the Dazzling Gleam. Now he goes into Shiftry, and I predict him to predict me a Sucker Punch. And I ran a Calc, and I think I might have actually lived even if that did happen. So that's fine, as now all he has is Probopass, which is the best, you know, Spadef Pokemon in the tier, but it loses one-on-one to me. So, yeah, that's gross. That was. Did you see any effort have to be put forth? No. All the opponent did was use basically the best Pokemon in the tier, being Shiftry. And on the first turn, I just sacked a Pokemon that was my only check to Feraligatr, that beat his Probopass, beat his Vileplume, just so I could get a free switch into Combuskin. And I won relatively easily. So yeah, guys, this playstyle is kind of stupid, so hopefully it'll get banned soon. Go check out Richard's channel. He posted a video yesterday about basically this same topic, and he's been using Combuskin and REU, trying to get it up via usage. So that's good. And guys, if you like this video, please leave a like and a comment. They're greatly appreciated, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.